My name's Karen Grieve and this is my So Easy Herbal video series. Now I wrote my book, So Easy Herbal, all about 10 herbs and how to grow them and use them. Now the reason I wrote the book is really quite simple. I love herbs and I love herb books, but all books about herbs tend to be massive tomes and they're full of lots of useful information, but that's just it. So much information, too much information. So much so that people tend to pick up the books and go, oh, I'll never get through that, and they don't read it and they don't learn anything. And I thought that if I could bring out a book that was actually small enough to tick the boxes on the content, it told you about some of the herbs and it told you the different uses you could have with them, it would get people to actually be interested and say, hey, I could do that, and therefore into the world of herbs, if you will. So what I did was I picked my 10 garden greats, and here they are. Mint, lavender, chamomile, basil, sage, thyme, marjoram, parsley, lemon balm and the lovely rosemary. All 10 of these herbs are incredibly useful. All 10 of these herbs can be bought in almost any garden centre. They're not expensive and they're very easy to look after. You don't need a lot of technical knowledge to do this. You don't even need to have a garden. You can grow these on pots, on a patio, at the back door, on a window ledge, wherever you are, you can use them and you can have so many different uses for them. Everything from making herb teas, to bath oils, salads, to cooking oils. You name it, you can do it with herbs. And I really want you to enjoy herbs as much as I do. Therefore I wrote the book. Now I started off in herbs back when I was a teenager. I was brought up in a small town in Scotland, child of the 60s, and we didn't really use herbs then, apart from parsley, of course, as a garnish in a restaurant when you had a meal, but that was about it. And it wasn't until the late 70s when I went hitchhiking to Greece with a friend of mine that I discovered all the fabulous tastes and aromas of herbs when we went to a little village called Delphi. And there you had your oregano and basil and things like that, and it just transported me. And then I used to grow herbs after that for cooking and used them extensively in cooking and learned a lot about them. I used to sculpt horses for a living, and then I had an accident and had to have surgery on my hand, so I couldn't do it anymore. So I had to find something else to do. As therapy, I would be doing the garden and I would be planting herbs and things, and I decided to do a bit more with my herbs instead of just cooking with them. So I remembered that my granny used to make little bags that she hung in the wardrobe to keep moths away. And I knew that she had lavender in them, and I knew there were other herbs as well. I wasn't quite sure what they were, but it got me thinking, and so I started doing a bit of research. I did research through books and on the internet, and one thing led to another, and I was hooked. Hook, line and sinker. I just loved the whole idea of all the different uses for herbs. And it got me thinking, let's have a go at this. So I did. I used to make centres, potpourri, herb oils, bathing products, soaps, cleaning products, you name it. I got right into the whole herb world and I loved it. And I started a little business. I called it Dream Acres. And I was very successful selling lots of centres and things in fairs and to shops worldwide and online. And whenever I did a fair, I was always asked by people, how do you do that? What herbs do you use to get that blend? Do you use rosemary? Do you add thyme? And I thought, you know, although I'm answering all these questions, wouldn't it be nice to actually give people the knowledge so they could be making these things themselves and to share it a bit? And that was when the little bells started going round about writing So Easy Herbal. And as I said, I saw that there didn't seem to be a book that was just touching small things about herbs, giving people a few little steps in the right direction and introducing them to the whole world of herbs that's out there. So that is why I wrote So Easy Herbal. And that's a little bit about me and my book So Easy Herbal. And now you are watching the video series on the book. I hope you're going to enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoyed making it. There have been a few hiccups along the way, but it's been great fun. And I love the idea that you're getting to see me enthusing about these herbs instead of just seeing me in the pages of a book, so to speak. This is me. This is what I love. This is it. This is So Easy Herbal. Enjoy.